Chosen one, stop scrolling immediately. I am warning you. Do not dare scroll past this message today. The algorithm did not bring you here by chance, and heaven intercepted your feed today because you are rapidly running out of time. You have a divine assignment that must be completed by this weekend. The enemy is working overtime right now to keep you distracted and completely exhausted. He wants you to miss the final step. Stay with me until the very end of this message. I am going to reveal the exact instruction heaven scheduled for your breakthrough. If you leave now, you walk back onto the battlefield without your armor, and you will face the weekend entirely unprotected. Anchor your spirit to my voice right now. That heavy pressure you have been feeling in your chest lately is not an accident. You thought you were just tired. You thought you were losing your edge. But that quiet exhaustion deep in your bones is actually intense spiritual warfare, and your spirit has been working overtime to protect you. While your physical body feels drained, your soul is fighting unseen battles. You want to isolate yourself from everyone around you. The noise of the world feels absolutely unbearable right now. This is not a weakness or a flaw. It is a profound sign of your divine preparation, because heaven is isolating you to protect your energy from toxic forces. You have been waking up at 3 in the morning consistently. You stare at the ceiling and feel a strange urgency in your spirit. That is the time when the veil is thinnest and heaven is trying to hand you the blueprint. You are a generational cycle breaker. You are the one chosen to end the poverty and the pain in your bloodline. There is a massive shift happening in the unseen realm at this very moment. The enemy knows that if you complete this final step by the weekend, his long cycle of delay is broken forever. That is exactly why everything feels so difficult this week. The resistance you feel is undeniable proof of your incredible spiritual importance. He is sending false connections and daily distractions to lower your frequency. He is amplifying your fear because he cannot stop the blessing that is coming. He can only hope that you sabotage it yourself before Sunday arrives. Do not let your mind wander right now. Lock your attention here and listen closely, because the next sentence changes everything about your current struggles. You have always been the emotional sponge for everyone else. You carry the burdens of people who never even say thank you. You have sacrificed your own peace to make sure they feel safe and comfortable. But heaven says that season is officially over. You cannot pour from an empty cup, especially when your massive weekend assignment requires your absolute full power and focus. You were not born to live a life of constant struggle and hidden pain. You carry the prophetic mantle of a breakthrough prophet. Your spiritual DNA is reacting to this undeniable truth right now. If your spirit feels this urgency, type Amen in the comments below. Do this as a physical sign of your agreement with heaven today, and seal this powerful moment before we move forward. You must understand why the enemy targets your energy specifically. You used to have a sharp mind and a fearless heart. When you were younger, you learned quickly and felt things deeply. The world called you overly sensitive, but that sensitivity was actually a high spiritual frequency, and you were naturally operating on a completely different level than others. The toxic environment around you forced that frequency into a dormant state. You have been operating on pure survival mode for years. The fatigue you feel is your soul crying out for its original state. This is the exact tactic the enemy uses to keep the chosen ones trapped in endless cycles of delay and profound frustration. I am naming this early because I do not want mystery for sale. Let me be direct about what is coming so you can decide to stay. What we just discussed has a specific physical tool designed for this exact moment. You cannot fight a spiritual battle when your physical brain is trapped in a constant and overwhelming stress signal. A physical tool exists to break that invisible signal immediately. Dr. Robert Lake created a specific protocol called the Genius Song. It is a 7-minute brain entrainment audio track. This incredible tool uses specific sound frequencies measured by top institutions to safely reactivate your dormant gamma brainwaves and restore your power. If your spirit already tells you this is the tool you need, the link is waiting for you below in the pinned comment. Do not rush this decision. Stay for the full message if you want more context about your weekend assignment. But if you already know, the door is open. For those staying here is the hidden truth about your invisible enemy. Stay with me because the next sentence changes everything. You have been reading the signs backwards your entire life. That physical exhaustion is not a sign of failure. The world tries to tell you that you are just depressed, and they want you to believe that you are broken and need fixing. But that heaviness is the exact weight of your incredible spiritual calling. Your mind was incredibly sharp when you were a young child. You possessed a raw intuition that adults simply could not understand. This was your God-given gamma frequency shining brightly in the darkness. But the rigid modern system forces you to conform immediately because they fear what they cannot control. They call it the decline effect. It is a systematic suppression of your truest power. Do not let your mind wander right now. The enemy uses this exact biological mechanism to keep you weak. He wants your nervous system stuck in a constant state of panic. When you operate in beta stress, you cannot hear the voice of heaven, and you miss the divine synchronicities because your brain is too loud. This is why you feel so incredibly stuck today. This is where the spiritual realm meets modern neuroscience perfectly. Scientists at MIT and Princeton have studied these specific brainwaves extensively. They discovered that this genius frequency can actually be measured and documented. Dr. Robert Lake spent 34 years proving this exact phenomenon, and he mapped the entire hidden architecture of the chosen mind. Pay close attention to what follows. His life work was never just about creating one single tool. He built a massive system of protocols, including the youthful brain research. He understood that chosen ones need a complete restoration of their frequency. Your extreme exhaustion is simply the gap between your current state and your true potential. Remember that strange pressure in your chest we talked about? Here is the profound truth that heaven wants you to know. That pressure is not an attack on your physical body at all. It is the physical weight of your spiritual mantle descending upon you. You are not under attack, but you are stepping into your absolute anointing, and the darkness is terrified of your rising power. Stay focused, because the enemy hates this revelation. The dark forces are terrified of what happens when you wake up. They know your weekend assignment will permanently shift the atmosphere around you. That is why they send counterfeit friends to drain your energy constantly, because they want you so tired that you simply give up. But your silence and your stillness are your greatest weapons. You thought your isolation was a terrible punishment from the universe. You cried because you felt so completely abandoned by everyone you loved. But heaven was actually clearing the room to protect your inner architecture. God removed those people because their low frequencies could not travel with you, and you are being insulated for the massive breakthrough ahead. Lock your attention on my voice right now. Your natural gamma frequency is the ultimate threat to the darkness. When this wave is active, you attract abundance without any physical struggle. The doors open automatically because your vibration simply commands them to open, and you become a literal magnet for divine favor. The enemy has tried for decades to keep this completely hidden. Every tear you cried was actually watering the seeds of your destiny. Your nervous system is recalibrating to hold the weight of incredible glory. You are a demonstrated warrior of light, and you have survived battles in the unseen realm that would crush an ordinary human. This exhaustion is your absolute badge of honor because heaven recognizes your silent endurance. Do not skip this next part. The assignment you face this weekend requires your absolute highest frequency. You cannot step into tomorrow carrying the heavy energy of yesterday. The universe is aligning massive synchronicities that will unfold soon, so you must release the need to heal people who want to stay broken. Your only job now is total alignment. Consider the story of a man who lost everything 2 years ago. He felt the same brain fog and extreme fatigue you feel today, and he tried everything, but his mind remained entirely clouded and slow. Then he discovered how to reactivate his dormant frequency quietly. Within 11 days, he received an unexpected offer that completely changed his family timeline. Hear this truth and let it resonate. His transformation did not happen because he simply worked harder. It happened because he removed the invisible stress blocks from his brain. He allowed his natural genius frequency to flow freely again, and this is the exact shift heaven is preparing for you. Your breakthrough is not coming from outside, it is waking up inside you. You are the cycle breaker heaven has been waiting for patiently. Your presence alone is designed to shift the energy of any room. Hit the like button right now so this frequency reaches another warrior under attack. Your simple action helps spread this urgent warning. We must stand together in this critical hour. Listen carefully because this goes deeper. The enemy is not just attacking you from the outside. He has planted a massive lie directly inside your own mind. You have been fighting the wrong battle entirely, and the most dangerous threat to your destiny is not the people who betrayed you, but the hidden agreement you made with fear. You are terrified of your own immense power. You shrink yourself to fit into rooms that were never designed to hold your magnitude. You apologize for your bright light constantly. You think you are practicing humility to keep the peace, but heaven sees that you are actually hiding from your massive calling. Hold on and hear this truth. You have been treating your preparation as an unending and exhausting process. You stay in the waiting room because the unknown magnitude of your calling terrifies you. The enemy convinced you that your intense light was a heavy burden, and he used your gentle nature to keep you completely paralyzed. That vicious lie burns to the ground today. We must discuss your weekend assignment right now. You thought heaven wanted you to work harder. You expected a massive physical task to prove your worthiness to God. But the final step is actually a mental action of pure detachment, and you must stop trying to heal people who desperately want to stay broken. This is your absolute and final divine mandate. Do not skip this incredible revelation. The cycle of endless people-pleasing dies right here and right now. You handed your beautiful divine pearls to those who only understood dirt, and you felt completely drained by their endless demands. The brutal betrayal was never actually your fault. Your pure heart was simply operating in a very toxic environment. You are the sacred watchman of your family. The first calling given to humanity was not to produce endless labor. It was to stand sentinel over something absolutely sacred. You are not lonely in this difficult season. You are simply on watch, and heaven requires your absolute focus to protect the massive incoming blessing from the enemy. Stay with me for this critical moment. You cannot step into the weekend carrying their heavy baggage. Your assignment is to drop the false identity of the eternal victim. You are a celestial warrior operating in hostile enemy territory, and you must act like the king you were always meant to be. You are the grand divine plan itself. The dark forces want you to doubt your sanity. They whisper that you are just an ordinary person with delusions of grandeur. They desperately want you to ignore your sharp spiritual discernment. But the strange synchronicities you see are incredibly real, and the numbers you keep noticing are beautiful divine confirmations from above. You are not going crazy in this season. Take a deep breath and listen to me. The painful waiting season is officially over today. The universe does not wait for you to feel perfectly ready before it moves. It only waits for your absolute obedience and your quiet surrender to the divine process. Your breakthrough requires you to fully accept your identity as a breakthrough prophet today. You have apologized for your power long enough. The people who walked away from you were decoys sent to lower your vibration. God removed them swiftly because they could not survive your rising frequency. Their sudden departure was not a terrible rejection, but it was a massive divine protection for your beautiful future. You are entirely safe in this new timeline. Pay close attention to this instruction. The enemy wants you to panic about the weekend deadline. He wants you to scramble and force things to happen through physical exhaustion. But your only real task is to sit in complete stillness, and you must let heaven fight this massive battle for you. This is exactly how you win the war. You are standing at the edge of a massive timeline shift. The old version of you is finally dying today. The incredible new version is fighting to emerge right now. This transition feels incredibly uncomfortable, because your nervous system is literally rewiring itself to handle the massive glory coming your way. This spiritual growth is uncomfortable, but deeply necessary. Lock your attention here for 1 minute. You are one single decision away from unlocking the next decade of your life. The hidden blocker is your own subconscious mind clinging to the familiar pain. You must release the survival mode you have worn like a heavy blanket, because the winter of your beautiful soul is finally ending today. The invisible chains are breaking off your spirit. You have endured the intense heat of the painful crucible. Heaven is incredibly proud of your quiet and silent strength. Your spiritual enemies are retreating in absolute terror right now, and you are ready to claim the beautiful reward that was promised long ago. Your bloodline is completely healed. Do not let your mind wander. Once that internal shift truly clicks, something miraculous happens immediately. The heavy fog finally lifts from your tired mind. The physical exhaustion melts away, and you realize you need a physical anchor to secure this spiritual breakthrough permanently in your daily life. The next step requires a sacred tool. Remember the sacred tool I mentioned earlier in this message? It is time to walk through exactly what this protocol does for your tired mind. You were born with a massive spiritual gift called the gamma brainwave, and this incredible frequency made you deeply intuitive when you were young. But the toxic modern world suppressed your natural genius completely. Your brain is stuck in beta stress right now. Let me share the story of a 51-year-old provider who lost everything. He was unemployed for nearly 2 years after a brutal company downsizing, and his confidence was completely shattered by endless rejections. He was not lacking skills or intelligence at all, but a heavy brain fog clouded his mind during every single interview. He could not find the right words to save his family. He realized his exhaustion was a blocked frequency, not a lack of effort. He began using this specific protocol daily, without any physical exercise. He simply sat in silence and allowed his mind to absorb the healing frequency. Within 11 days, he received a massive offer that surpassed his old position completely, because the change happened inside his reactivated mind instead of on his resume. This is why heaven is providing a physical anchor for your spiritual breakthrough today. The tool is called the Genius Song. Top researchers at MIT and Princeton have studied this phenomenon extensively, and they proved that sound can safely reactivate your dormant brainwaves. Dr. Robert Lake spent 34 years documenting this exact shift. He measured this incredible change in thousands of scans. The process is incredibly simple and requires only a quiet mental action. You just put on stereo headphones and sit upright for 7 minutes a day. Do not work or drive while listening to this powerful track. Most chosen ones feel their first measurable shift within 11 to 21 days, but some feel a deep peace during their very first session. Consistency is always better than intensity. 18,366 people have already experienced this shift, and incredibly less than 4% of them ever requested a refund. I would never disrespect your financial situation during a difficult season, but I want to connect these facts for you in a way that changes how you think, because traditional biofeedback therapy costs hundreds of dollars for a single session. Dr. Lake intentionally bypassed the expensive clinics to help you directly. He priced this protocol at $49 originally, but he created an accessible entry point of $39 just for you. This is a one-time investment with absolutely zero subscriptions. You also receive 4 incredible bonuses worth $80 total, and this amazing package includes the Genius Child Track and the Classic Book. He included a guided visualization and a 5-habit infographic to support your journey. This brings immense value to your spiritual growth. There is also a 90-day keep the bonus guarantee to protect your peace of mind. If your spirit does not align with the audio, you receive a full refund and you keep all $80 in bonuses. This is a sacred apology for your time, not a concession. The only real risk you face today is choosing not to try at all. Every single day your gamma frequency sleeps is a day lived below your true potential. Your future self is looking back at this exact moment and waiting for your decision, so you cannot afford to face the enemy with a clouded mind. You have a massive assignment this weekend. The cost of waiting is simply too high right now. I must warn you before you take another step forward. There are imitation products online using this exact name to deceive you. They are empty audio files with no real brain entrainment technology embedded inside, and the enemy creates these cheap decoys to scramble your divine alignment completely. Do not search for this tool on third-party marketplaces. You will only find dangerous fakes there. Take a deep breath and close your eyes for just a second. This decision is not about $39. It is about believing in the massive power you carry inside your beautiful soul. If your spirit recognizes this truth, the authentic tool is waiting for you in the description and at 3 specific places in the pinned comment below. Step through the door when you are completely ready. After you step through this door, heaven will continue to guide your path. When destiny's embrace reveals itself to you in the future, you will recognize the call instantly. But for now, your only focus is your weekend assignment. Subscribe to this channel right now so you do not miss the prophetic instructions coming next week, and hit the like button to seal your beautiful intention today. Place your hand on your heart and speak this declaration out loud with me. I release the heavy burden of my past right now. I command my nervous system to find total peace in the storm. I completely accept my divine assignment today, and I absolutely refuse to let the enemy control my beautiful destiny for another second. Type "I am ready" in the comments to seal this powerful prayer. Your breakthrough is here.